Pharmaceutical company Cempra, which makes antibiotics, is ringing the closing bell at the NASDAQ Thursday, celebrating its 10th year anniversary. I'm joined by the CEO, Dr. Prabha Fernandes. Very good to see you, Dr. Fernandes.
Thank you, Rhonda. I'm glad you could see me here today.
I want to get to your company in just a moment, but I would be remiss, since you are a doctor, if I did not ask you about the big news of the day, and that is the Zika virus, with the World Health Organization saying that it's spreading explosively. How nervous should we be about this, especially without a preventative treatment?
So I think everyone should be nervous, and the important message from Zika virus is that today it could be Zika, tomorrow it could be something else. The important thing is to be prepared for many different things which could happen, and that is a virus. We are working on bacteria, but it could be either virus or bacteria, which could one day be causing many infections which may or may not be able to treat. That is the issue, that we should be prepared to be able to treat many different kinds of infections.
Your company, in fact, is developing new treatments for bacterial infections that have been resistant to drugs. How important of a market is this? Because we do hear of this happening where suddenly drugs that worked before work no longer.
That is correct. So in bacterial pneumonia, community-acquired bacterial pneumonia, which everybody knows as pneumococcal pneumonia, this is the #1 cause of death from an infection. So if one gets influenza virus infection, so you get influenza, you don't generally die from influenza. You could get pneumococcus, which is now going to infect the damaged lung and cause death. This is the primary cause of death from an infection, and has been called the old man's friend. And so this pathogen, pneumococcus, has now become resistant to an older macrolide called Z-Pak or Zithromax, which you may know. And you now have to get hospitalized. So there is treatment for it, but there is not much in the community for it. So if you want to get admitted, yes, you can get intravenous medication. It's not yet that bad that it's so completely resistant. But it's bad because multiple different pathogens can cause the disease. And our drug addresses all of them, and you can take it safely at home and be comfortable.
Where are you in the pipeline process in terms of getting the drugs that are in development out to the market?
Oh, we are very excited because we have finished both the phase 3 trials, and we are working on the NDA, the new drug application for the FDA, as well as the MAA for the European Union. So we're very excited because we had great data, and we are putting together that NDA. We were able to get fast track from the FDA as well as priority review from the FDA. And we are putting all those data together to submit. And it's a rolling NDA, so we've been submitting documents to the FDA. So we expect to have our meetings with the FDA and hope to get approval and launch next year. We are planning to launch this product ourselves, so we're very excited.
And what will that mean in terms of your own financial prospects then?
So firstly, we are well financed now to launch the product. We recently raised another $100 million. We have about $250 million or so in the bank. We are hiring our commercial force. And this particular product has the potential of having a very large market potential. You know, perhaps not immediately because physicians are generally conservative, but it is expected to have a large market potential. Every macrolide in the past, which is the class this belongs to, has been a blockbuster drug. So we don't know if ours will be, but we do know it has great activity, has activity on all the resistant strains, and is at least as active or more active than the older drugs.
Dr. Fernandes, CEO of Cempra, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm Rhonda Schaffler for TheStreet.